Three new extinct walnut species discovered in high Arctic mummified forest. Last surviving woolly mammoths were inbred but not doomed to extinction, genomic analysis suggests. From overfished to sustainable harvests, Pacific bluefin tuna rebound to new highs.
We date and marry people who are attractive as we are, new analysis finds. Neanderthal community cared for child with Down syndrome, fossil suggests. Giant sinkhole swallows center of U.S. soccer field built on top of limestone mine. Powerful 7.2 magnitude earthquake hits southern Peru, no risk of tsunami. Alphabet soup, NASA's gold mission finds surprising X shapes in atmosphere.
Crypto exchange Bybit grabs global spotlight in void left by FTX. Bitcoin whale pays off almost all Assange's $500,000 jet fees in single transaction. Kraken CEO Jesse Powell donates $1 million in Trump campaign.
Bank of New York Mellon sues to liquidate Sino-Ocean for $400 million debt and interest. Taiwan warns against travel to China, Hong Kong, and Macau amid execution threats.
Israel's bombs flatten swathes of Lebanon village amid fears of wider war. Israel accused of using dangerous white phosphorus on civilian areas in Lebanon. Israel warns can send Lebanon back to Stone Age as UN seeks de-escalation.
Russian national charged for conspiring with Russian military intelligence to destroy Ukrainian government computer systems and data. TeamViewer detects data breach as researchers attribute it to APT-29. Microsoft informs customers that Russian hackers spied on emails.
Vulnerability enables RCE. SQL injection vulnerability found in File Catalyst Workflow 5.1.6 build 135 and earlier. In the first presidential debate, Biden floundered, while Trump, let's just say it, performed with confidence and angry flair, as AP comments that, Trump confident, even when wrong, Biden halting, even with facts on his side. Vavin and Lexus say prank call to Joe Biden possible. Recently Russian pranksters release clip of hoax video call showing David Cameron discussing dinner with Trump, Kiev's NATO bid and a possible labor victory, believing he was talking to a former Ukraine president.
Putin's top banker warns crippled economy facing ruination after crushing China move. 3 days ago, Commercant reported that Bank of China halts payments with sanctioned Russian lenders. Russian non-oil and gas budget revenues to reach 12.5% of GDP, announced by ACRA, and Russian oil and gas revenues set to rise by 50% year-on-year in June, Reuters calculations show. Japan's Topix Index reaches highest intraday level since 1990. IMF credits Zimbabwe's economic stability to gold-backed ZiG currency. Recently naturalized Russian citizens drafted, sent to war in Ukraine, official says, and Putin would use North Korean troops as cannon fodder, U.S. claims. Russia mulling downgrading ties with West, Kremlin says. Trump says Putin's conditions for peace in Ukraine, not acceptable. Reportedly, shotguns emerge as a low-tech weapon to counter commercial drones in modern warfare. Reportedly, electronic warfare systems jam 32 Ukrainian drones in Kursk region.
Indians lost over €12 million on rejected Schengen visas in 2023. Lula says he wants Brazil to have a standard of living equal to that of Sweden and Germany, and not like that of Cuba. Ips's comment says, Happy Canada Day. 7 in 10 Canadians, 70%, think Canada is broken as Canadian pride takes a tumble. German government approves memorial in Berlin for Polish World War II victims. EU puts Georgia's membership bid on hold over foreign agent law. Another 400,000 people left Germany's Catholic Church last year, but the pace slowed from 2022.
Bolivia officially legalizes crypto payments for banks, as Bolivia lifts ban on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. UAE dominates global crypto adoption, Vietnam surges to second. Bitcoin extends losses after US government sends $240 million worth of BTC to Coinbase.
Sharp rise in number of climate lawsuits against companies. Report says, Supreme Court issues stay on EPA's ozone plan. Despite blistering dissent, Denmark will be first to impose CO2 tax on farms, government says.
cops, who stood idle as 21 died, charged with child endangerment. Survivor of Parkland school massacre wins ownership of shooter's name in lawsuit settlement. Biden border restrictions bring sharp drop in illegal crossings. Wizards of the Coast accused of using Hillary Clinton as model for new Dungeons & Dragons Paladin. All beaches on southern coast of Crimea reopened after water deemed safe. Infant mortality spiked in Texas after abortion ban, study reveals. Windows 10 will get 5 years of additional support thanks to Zero Patch. Microsoft yanks Windows 11 update after boot loop blunder. Shopping app Temu is dangerous malware, spying on your texts, lawsuit claims.
Mac users served info-stealer malware through Google Ads. South Korean telecom company attacks customers with malware. Over 600,000 torrent users report missing files, strange folders, and disabled PCs. Filmmakers' legal battle over Reddit users' IP addresses heads to appeal. From software parent company hacked by ransomware gang threatening to release internal data, Microsoft blamed for million-plus patient record theft at U.S. hospital giant. Russia-linked group claims cyber attack on Japanese video site Nico Nico.
Street Fighter lands March 2026 release from Sony. Sarah Michelle Gellar cast in Dexter, prequel series Original Sin. Marilyn Monroe's former Los Angeles home declared a historic monument to save it from demolition.
Korea administrative robot defunct after apparent suicide. Ronaldo the 6-foot male snake gives birth to 14 babies in rare virgin birth. Maldives Minister Fathimath Shamnaz Ali suspended for black magic on President Muizzu.
Religious leader wants to display Indian scriptures in Louisiana public classrooms. Oklahoma State Superintendent directs schools to incorporate Bible, 10 Commandments in teaching. DeSantis said he cut Florida's arts funding over sexual festivals.
Snap, Meta, and many others are quietly changing privacy policies to allow for AI training. Zuckerberg disses closed-source AI competitors as trying to create God. Facial recognition, startup Clearview AI settles privacy suit. The Vatican goes green. Pope announces new solar plant to power Vatican City. Trump won't commit to doing anything about climate change. Comments as, Keir Starmer should be Britain's next Prime Minister. Number of UK income taxpayers leaps by 4.4m in 3 years, due to threshold freeze.
Germany irks EU leaders by resisting joint defense funding. No French troops to go to Ukraine if Bardella becomes PM, says Marine Le Pen. Reform UK is losing support because candidates are saying stupid things, says Farage.
Biden administration to lower costs for 64 drugs through inflation penalties on drug makers. In India, elderly above 70 years of age will get free treatment under Ayushman Bharat scheme, says President Draupadi Murmu. The Supreme Court rejects a nationwide opioid settlement with OxyContin maker Purdue Pharma.
NFL socked with $4.7 billion plus verdict in Sunday ticket case, league to appeal decision. FTC finalizes order with Avast banning it from selling or licensing web browsing data for advertising and requiring it to pay $16.5 million. Uber and Lyft agree to pay drivers $32.50 per hour in Massachusetts settlement.
Sam Altman-backed Rain AI hires Apple chip vet to lead hardware. AMD talks 1.2 million GPU AI supercomputer to compete with NVIDIA, 30 times more GPUs than world's fastest supercomputer. SoftBank shares rise on $1.86 billion debt offering as CEO talks up Super AI.
SpaceX gets $843 million to help discard International Space Station around 2030. Amazon delays launch of Project Kuiper broadband satellites. Astronauts take cover as defunct Russian satellite splits into nearly 200 pieces, as ISS astronauts take shelter in Boeing Starliner and other return spacecraft after June 26 satellite breakup.
Most active stocks from the 28th of June 2024. Japan, NTT, Mitsubishi UFJ, Mitsubishi Heavy. Hong Kong, CCBC, ICBC, CCBC, China Tower. UK, Lloyds, Vodafone, JD Sports. USA, Nvidia, Nike, Tesla. This list is not an investment advice.
CISA's cybersecurity alerts and advisories. CISA releases 7 industrial control systems advisories for Telsat Marconi FM transmitter, SDG Technologies PN SCADA, Yaskawa Fast Tools and CI Server, and 4 for Johnson Controls Illustra Essentials Gen 4. CISA and partners release guidance for exploring memory safety in critical open-source projects. CISA adds 3 known exploited vulnerabilities to catalog for GeoSolutions Group JIXT code injection vulnerability, Linux kernel use after free vulnerability, and Roundcube webmail cross-site scripting XSS vulnerability.
Steam's top wishlists. Global list of games waiting to be played. Across Steam. From the top wishlist products, the 28th of June 2024. Black Myth, Wukong. Hollow Knight, Silksong. Frostpunk 2. Stalker 2, Heart of Cornerbill. The First Descendant. Once Human. Arc 2. Android games on Google Play US for the 28th of June 2024. Minecraft, Geometry Dash, Stardew Valley, Bloons TD6, Magic Research 2, Earn to Die, Slay the Spire.
Nintendo US Digital Bestsellers from 28 June 2024. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Among Us, Minecraft, Stardew Valley, Metroid Prime Remastered, Hello Kitty and Friends Happiness Parade, Paper Mario, The Thousand-Year Door, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of June 17th to June 23rd, 2024. Weekly top lists of the most watched TV in English. Bridgerton, Season 3. Perfect Match, Season 2. Bridgerton, Season 1. Sweet Tooth, Season 3. Weekly top lists of the most viewed TV, non-English. Gangs of Galicia, Season 1. Raising Voices, Season 1. Hierarchy, Limited Series. Joko Anwar's Nightmares and Daydreams, Season 1.
From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of June 17th to June 23rd, 2024. Weekly list of the most viewed films in English. Trigger Warning, Ultraman, Rising, Dracula Untold, Inheritance, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. Weekly list of the most viewed films, non-English. Inheritance, Under Paris, Clerks Academy, Quando acecha la maldad, Colors of Evil, Red, Bad Mayan Chot Mayan, Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global. From the Friday, June 21st to Thursday, June 27th, 2024. Please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter. Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. Garter Only, Floyd Mena, Chris MJ, $1 Million Baby, Tommy Richman. Beautiful Things, Benson Boone. Too Sweet, Hosier.
Top hits on Apple Music 28, June 2024. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. Please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter. I Had Some Help, feat. Morgan Wallen. Post Malone. I Bear Sung, Tepsi, Shibufi. $1 Million Baby, Tommy Richman. Like That, Future, Metro Boomin, Kendrick Lamar.